Hey guys, this is a question from September 2020 exam. What they asked is find the current through 2 ohm resistance, okay, and using Kirchoff's law, okay. Even if they are not given to use to Kirchoff's laws, we must invoke whenever we see mesh like network, okay, a square and a square, a square and a bigger square, something like that. We must invoke Kirchoff's laws. Okay. So what is the first step in Kirchoff's law? The first step is draw the loop currents. Okay. So what are the loop currents? Here there are 2 loops, so there are 2 loop currents, I1 and I2. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, so loop current 1 is here and loop current 2 is here. Okay, this is I1 and I2. So what is the next step? Next step is draw the positive and negative signs. Draw the positive and negative signs. That is voltage rise and voltage drop. Okay, I'll write in bracket. Rise and drops. Okay. In case of batteries, there are 2 batteries in this circuit. In case of batteries, the longer side is the positive side and the shorter side is negative side. Okay. Here also longer side is positive side and the shorter side is negative side. Okay. In case of resistors, okay, we must see how the current is flowing. So the current I1 is flowing from left to right. Okay, so the current always flows from positive to negative. So if the current is from left to right, this must be positive and this must be negative. Okay. And in case of 2 ohm, the current I1 is flowing from top to bottom. So this must be plus and this must be minus. Okay, this is not it. The current I2 is also flowing through 2 ohms and it is flowing in the opposite direction. Okay, so it is flowing from bottom to top. So that will be plus here and minus. So the 2 ohm current, or the current in the this voltage signs. There are 2 voltage signs for the resistor, which is common to both the loop. Okay, because the loop current 1 is flowing like this, the loop current 2 is flowing like this. So plus minus minus plus. In case of 4 ohm, the current I2 is flowing from left to right, so that is plus to minus. Okay, so this is the second step. Okay. So what is the third step? Third step is apply KVL to loop 1. What is loop 1? See here, I will name the corners. Okay, so there is A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so the loop 1 is A, B, C, F, A. Okay, so this is the loop 1. So what is KVL? KVL is the sum of all the voltages in each branch is equal to 0. Okay, so there are how many branches are there in the loop 1? There is AB plus there is BC plus there is CF plus there is FA. Okay, so voltages in each of this branch, when you add them, this will be equal to 0. Okay, so what is the voltage in AB branch? So that is minus to plus. From A to B, if you travel, you will see minus to plus 35 volts. So that will be plus 35. Okay, what is the current voltage in BC branch? To travel from B to C, you will encounter plus to minus, that is minus. What is voltage? Voltage is IR. Okay, so the current I is I1 and the resistance is 3. IR, that is the voltage, right? And in the branch CF, so in the branch CF, you need to travel twice, CF and then CF. Okay, so once you travel from the left side, okay, that is CF plus to minus. Okay, what is the voltage? Current into resistance, that is I1 into 2. Again go back, travel from right side, CF, that is minus to plus, so this is plus, current is I2 and the resistance is 2. So this is the voltage. Okay. And in the branch FA, there are no circuit elements, so the voltage is 0 here. So that is equal to 0. Okay, so I need to rewrite this equation in terms of I1, I2 is equal to constant. Okay. So the first I1 terms are, there is minus 3I1, there is minus 2I1, so that will be minus 5I1, right? And I2 terms are plus 2I2 is equal to, if you send this plus 35 to the RHS, it will be minus 35. So this is my first loop equation. Okay, this corresponds to the loop number 1. So the fourth step is apply KVL to loop 2. Which is loop 2? Loop 2 is FCDEF, right? FCDEF. So what are the branches in loop 2? That is FC plus CD plus DE plus EF, and the sum of all the voltages in each branch is equal to 0. That is KVL. Okay, so in the branch FC, so again we have to travel 2 times, one from left side, one from right side. Okay, so going from F to C, in the left side we will encounter minus to plus, that is plus, what is the voltage? IR, right? So I1 times 2 ohms, I1 times 2 ohms, that is the voltage. Again come back, travel F to C from right side, that is plus to minus, what is the current? I2, what is the resistance? 2. This 2 terms is the voltage in FC branch. Okay. Next, CD branch, that is CD branch, you are traveling from left to right, C to D, so that is plus to minus, so that is minus, what is the voltage? I into R, so that is I2 times 4, I2 times 4. What is the voltage in DE branch? Traveling from DE, that is plus to minus 40 volts. What is the voltage in EF? There are no circuit elements, so voltage is 0. That is equal to 0. Okay, again, I1 term, I2 term, and constant term that I have write. That is 2I1 minus 2I2 minus 4I2 is minus 6I2 is equal to minus 45 72 RHS. I'll get plus 40, right? So this is the second Kirchoff's second loop equation. Okay. So what is the fifth step? Fifth step is solve equation 1 and 2. Okay, if you can solve 2 equations in any way using calculator, or you can use simultaneous equation or matrix or anything. So the answer will be I1 is 5 amps, okay, and I2 is minus 5 amps. Okay, I'm not going to solve them. I'll assume you know how to solve simultaneous equations. Okay, so I1 is 5 amps, I2 is minus 5 amps, and we need to find what was the question again. Originally the question was the current through 2 ohms resistance, right? So the current was I. Okay, the same resistance now we have replaced it with like this, I1 going from top to bottom and I2 going from bottom to top. Okay, so these two are same, one and same. So that means I can say I is equal to, I is going downwards, right? So I1 is also going downwards. So I is equal to I1 minus I2, because I2 is going in the opposite direction of I. So the total current going down is I1 minus I2. Okay, so it's like adding 2 arrows. Okay, so what is I is equal to I1 minus I2? So I1 is 5 amps minus I2 is minus 5 amps. So the total current through 2 ohm resistance is 5 plus 5 is minus and minus is plus, so 5 plus 5 is 10 amps. So this is a very simple question for 6 marks. Okay. If this video helped you and if you want to learn more, check out our full basic electrical course. The link is in the description. Also like this video and share it with your classmates, and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to keep learning.